G'day, it's Doug from Shaving Down Under, and today another one from Gentleman's Knot. This is the George, the 01, and they did this one in tribute to George Washington, so POTUS #1. And also with it, we have the pre-shave oil and the aftershave balm. Oh, there we go. So I've never used a pre-shave oil before. I've read things online. Some guys like it, think it's good. Other guys don't think it does anything. But I just bought it. Let's try it out. Just wet my face and we'll crack on into it. So I'm not too sure how much I'm supposed to put in. It's about a squirt and a half there. Can't say if that's enough or not. I'm going to go another squirt. Maybe I should have read the instructions. I wonder if there was any instructions. Now I'll just give the hand over. We're going with the horsehair again. The Vielong or Vielong. Let's get this up and running. I'm using a bit more water this time than last time I did the Zaharoff. Just that's soaking up nicely. I'll just keep it going for a bit more just to thicken up the suds, get a better lather going. Look at that little beauty. Lovely. Hope you've all been well. By the way, this stuff just smells magnificent. And I bought this originally as a little tester, and as soon as I, as soon as I pulled off the cap and sniffed it, I was like, oh God, I've got to buy this. And then I lathered some up in my Old Spice mug that I've got, and it's just an excellent shave. Going in again with the Aristocrat with the vintage Wilkinson Sword blade in it, and away we go. So it's a Friday here in good old South Australia. I have Fridays off. Because you just got to get a day off. Have my own business. And that's something, if you've never owned a small business before, it's hard to describe what it's like. It was best put to me by someone who used to own a shop in a very big shopping centre here in Adelaide, and they said it's a roller coaster. And my business does do retail, and it is a roller coaster. Trade is always up and down, up and down. And it never stops. Got the sort of business where any day could be a good day and any day can be a bad day. So far the oil, I would say it is making a little bit more slicker for the blade to slide over. Not by a lot, but I believe it is making a difference. I'll just wash that off for a sec. So this is my third Gentleman's Nod soap. And for artisan soap, this stuff's the bee's knees. I bet you the old mates back in the day, they would have been envious of the soaps we have today. It's absolute shaving heaven in this modern times. We'll go again. Pardon me. Some great soaps in America and in England. The Phoenix and Bow brand in England is top notch as well. And a Gentleman's Nod, Phoenix and Bow, they're a dead heat on the line, you can't split them. If you think one's better than the other, I'd say it's just more personal preference. Pass number 2. Hear that feedback? Hear that blade? Give a big shout out to all the Liverpool supporters out there. Their team clinching the EPL title, and deservedly so. They're phenomenal team, phenomenal. My boys Brighton, well, we're hanging in there. Hopefully we can get one more win, and that should see us safe through the next season. I'm also an AFL supporter, the Adelaide Crows, and they are having the season from hell. And there's nothing good I can say about them at the moment. Like, nothing against the players. They're doing some hard yards in a decimated team. So, no shade on them boys. but the management, there's got to be some serious sackings. All their swords should be lined up in the corridor, and if they really love the club, they'd fall on it. It's good to get a bit of sport going again in these times, testing times. No, the best of times are the worst of times. Where I live, South Australia, it's funny, South Australia is just small. No one comes here. No one. No one. We've hardly been affected. The state government locked down the borders, contained it, and it's almost business as usual. Sadly, a lot of hotel workers in the pub game, obviously a lot of musicians and artists, they've been smashed. Just got to do this chin. I just noticed when I do it that way, I block you guys out. What the hell? Do you need to see up my snoz? Probably not. Just get those whiskers under my nose. If I don't do that, I'll go absolutely crazy. A little bit of claret there. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go to the final pass here. So yeah, so where I'm living, life is pretty much back to normal. Although that first 3 or 4 weeks when we did shut down, like I still kept my little shop going. I had to because my competition weren't going to close, so and the government wasn't telling me to close, so I had to be going. Oh God, how easy was it to drive to work? There's just no traffic. I felt like the Amiga man. The Charlton Heston one, not the modern version of it. The old TTOs, just make sure they're up tight each time you wash off the razor. You can still feel that oil, I think. The oil won't wash off straight away. So yeah, the grain underneath my neck, it's like a Union Jack. That's the way it goes. So it's like that, and then the old drip across the St. George. I wish it was a bit more simplistic, to be honest with you. And so here and here. Just had a bit of luck before I started the shave. Sold a slim on eBay. Don't know if you can hear that. So if you are locked down somewhere around the world, as frustrating as it is, you now have no excuse to spend a little bit of extra time looking after yourself and making sure you start the day with a cracker of a shave. Got a bit of money, get online, get onto Gentleman's Knot or Phoenix and Bow or any other mob. Today's a good day to buy a new soap. Let's see how it's been. The old Ambo. Live on a bit of a main road, so we hear them fairly often coming up and down. Okay, I'll just give a quick splash of cold water and I'll be back in a sec. So we've got the post-shave serum or balm or whatever you like to call it. God, it's so hard to get things to focus in that. Anyway. That's what it is. So, I haven't read this out at all, but the scent of the 01, the George 01, is cedarwood, tobacco and cherry. And you can smell every bit of those three ingredients. It's just a wonderful, wonderful masculine smell. Okay. I reckon we'll just go with the one squirt there. There we go. Yeah, one's definitely enough. Maybe too much. It is. It's like I'm shaving again. Yeah, I'm going to have to wipe that one off. Yeah, well, there you go. Just use a little bit. You saw how much was in my hand, and Yeah, that was amazing. Maybe I haven't washed the soap and the oil off as much. That is a bit better. Well, not a bit better, that's a lot better. I've wiped a lot of it off my face. That's better. Much better. That was a good shave. Very good shave. I'll try and do a demo of just how much you really need of this stuff. I reckon just try with that spot. It's not about giving you the finger there, but that's really as much as you need. This stuff's going to go a long way, so that's good value for money. And to keep up with the George theme, I found this little beauty. Lord George from Penhaligon's to be a really good match. Very similar, got a lot of leather, a lot of wood. And that's one of their top sellers. Not cheap. If you can afford it, go for it. If you really want to spoil yourself and you don't have a lot of money, take your time, save up. You can buy them online, Penhaligon, and it's well worth it. Well worth the money. Otherwise, that's it for today. I'll see you around soon. Bye.